Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. And I mean just that, highly recommended and highly anticipated. Today you're going to be reviewing a JC Wings Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-900XWB, which stands for Xtra Wide Body, in a 1/200 scale in the Cathay Pacific new livery. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. Sad to tell you, this was the only one he ordered for me. And sad to tell you, got some more bad news. Majority of retailers are pretty much sold out of this model. Your only chance of getting this model now, if you can find it, is on eBay. I did look on eBay. There are a couple models of this version still available to sell. You probably want to snatch it up quickly. There are two versions. This version and the flaps down version. I'll go into details of that in a minute. Now let me give you some information about Cathay Pacific. Cathay Pacific was founded in Shanghai, China on September 24th, 1946 by the late Australian Sidney de Cantal, who was born in 1914 and died in 1957, and the late American tycoon Roy Farrell, who was born in 1912 and died in 1996. Although initially based in Shanghai, the two men moved to Hong Kong, where they formally began Cathay Pacific. They named it Cathay, which is the ancient name given to China, and Pacific because Roy Farrell envisioned that the airline would one day fly across the Pacific, which actually became a reality in the 1970s. The Chinese name for the company, Cathay Pacific, comes from a Chinese idiom meaning grand and peaceful state. After Butterfield and Swire, now known today as the Swire Group, bought 45% of Cathay Pacific, the new company began operation on July 1st, 1948, and was registered as Cathay Pacific Limited on October 18th, 1948. The headquarters of Cathay Pacific is located at Cathay Pacific City, which is located along with its main hub of operations on the grounds of Hong Kong International Airport, located on the island of Chet Lap Kok, which is approximately 16 miles west of downtown Hong Kong Island. Cathay Pacific was awarded Skytrax's 2014 Airline of the Year. Cathay Pacific has won the world's best airline award 4 times: 2003, 2005, 2009, and 2014 respectively, more than any other airline. Currently, Cathay Pacific is one of 8 carriers to maintain a 5-star rating according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar. ANA, All Nippon Airways, based out of Tokyo, Japan. Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore. Asiana Airlines, based out of Seoul, South Korea. Hainan Airlines, based out of Beijing, China. Garuda Indonesia, based out of Jakarta, Indonesia. And Eva Air, based out of Taipei, Taiwan, are the other carriers. Alright, so with that said, this is the box. What you're looking at here, the new brush wing logo right there is all green now. Plus the enlarged Cathay Pacific title there, the aircraft and its new livery, the aircraft type, and the scale type. Okay? And here's the back of the box. Not much back there except what you see there, except a couple of little clouds right there in the background. Okay? Now you're looking at the top of the box. You see there, you see the A350-XWB, the aircraft type, the new Cathay Pacific title and logo, and the scale type as well. Okay, you're looking at the bottom of the box. You see here, same things as the top of the box. You see the aircraft type, the new logo, the Cathay Pacific title, and the scale type as well. And there were 2 versions, the regular version and the flaps down configuration version. This is the one I'm going to do a review on. This one came out later. I think that one sold out. This one, you can still get this one. This is the one I'm going to do a review on. Okay? Another thing I want to add on with this boxing right here, you look real closely behind the background. You see the new brush wing logo. You look real closely. That's the new Cathay Pacific brush wing logo in the background. Okay, folks, and this is the model stand. It came with the model and the box and everything. And then you see that black deal there on the stand. That's the padding. So if you want to put your models on the stand, you ain't worried about getting scratched up, what have you. And then there's the custom plaque that JC Wings has been putting on their model stand since 2013. Excellent job there, JC Wings. Kudos. All right. And what you're looking at here, folks, are the gear replacements. The two little picks there. I will go into more detail for the purpose of these gears replacements later on in the review. Okay. Okay, folks, with all that information out of the way about how Cathay Pacific came into existence and still flying strongly today, is one of the top premier airlines on the planet. The boxing you see there, the model stand, and the gear replacements that I'll go in detail on later on. Here is the model, folks. There it is, folks. The JC Wings Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-900XWB Extra Wide Body in the new livery in a 1/200 scale model. Now let me give you some information about the new livery and how that came about. Cathay Pacific unveiled this new livery at a special ceremony which was held on November 1st, 2015 at Hong Kong International Airport. The airline revealed a refreshed version of its previous livery, which features a simpler paint scheme while maintaining their trademark brush wing logo on the all-green tail, as you see there, folks. The new livery also incorporates an updated and streamlined brush wing logo, a simplification of its color palette to 3 colors: green, gray, and white, as you see displayed on this aircraft. A Boeing 777-300ER bearing the registration number B-KPM was the first aircraft to sport the new livery. The second aircraft was a freighter aircraft, a Boeing 747-400ERF freighter, registration number B-LRA, and the Airbus A350-900XWB, as you see there, just became the latest aircraft to sport the new livery. Cathay Pacific will eventually repaint its 150 aircraft through the maintenance schedule over the next 5 years. And on another note I like to add, there's a 330 that was just painted in this livery as well. I did order that model. I will do a model review on that one momentarily. And then let me give you some information about Cathay Pacific's Airbus A350-XWB, why they decided to get this model to add to their fleet. Cathay Pacific came the 6th airline after Qatar Airways, Vietnam Airlines, Finnair, TAM/TAM Airlines, and Singapore Airlines to acquire this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, which Cathay Pacific took delivery of the first of 25 Airbus A350-900XWBs that Cathay Pacific placed orders for on September 16, 2010, and received their very first Airbus A350-900XWB aircraft bearing the registration number B-LRA on May 27, 2016, and the airline's first inaugural flight on this iconic aircraft took place on June 1st, 2016, with the aircraft's first commercial flight as CX-907 from Hong Kong to Manila, Philippines. In addition to the 25 firm orders of the Airbus A350-900XWBs that Cathay Pacific has already placed orders for, the airline has also placed orders for an additional 25 of the next Airbus A350 variant, which is scheduled to enter Cathay Pacific's fleet sometime in 2017, the Airbus A350-1000. So with that said, all that information out the way about this aircraft, let's get down to the nitty-gritty about the information on this aircraft, shall we? Okay, we're going to start on the port side of the aircraft, the left side as usual. You see the nice little cockpit windows you see displayed there. I'll go and show you more visual on that one. The realistic nose gear and the nose gear door with the partial registration number RA on it. And then you see the nice little brush wing logo that you see in front of the aircraft between the L1 door and the cockpit window door, as well as the tail. See there? The previous brush wing logo used to consist of a calligraphic stroke against a green background. The stroke was intended to appear like a wing of a bird. However, as you can see near the nose of the aircraft, as I showed you earlier, the brush wing logo has been enlarged in size and freed from the green band that used to surround the nose. Okay, let me take you back to the front of the aircraft and see what I'm saying. See right here, it's been enlarged, folks. Okay, along right there, folks. Okay, and then we come over here by the L1 door as well as the L2 door. You see the One World logo. Cathay Pacific joined the One World Alliance as one of the founding members on February 1st, 1999, which consists of 15 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And then we get up here above the windows, you see the Cathay Pacific title has been enlarged. From 1994 to 2015, the Cathay Pacific name used to sit below the windows, like about right under there. Now the Cathay Pacific name now sits above the windows, as you see there on the aircraft. The font is the same. However, the letters are now uppercase and bigger. You see there how everything's gotten bigger. And then you see the gray band here right in the middle of the aircraft you see here, folks. This single gray band now runs across the lower half of the fuselage, linking the nose with the tail. From here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. Okay, you see that? And then you see the inboard landing light right there, folks, okay? Now you're looking at the engines on the side angle you see here, along with the nice little gears right there. These engines are called the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 84 engines that Cathay Pacific uses on this particular aircraft. The Airbus A350-900XWB. You also featuring the Rolls-Royce logo on there as well. Very massive engines here. You see the little cone right there, very realistic, painted in blue, what have you. Now I'm going to show you the front angle of this engine. Now you're looking at the front angle of these engines, and the fan blades do spin. I'm going to show them right here. Very impressive, okay? Now I'm going to show you the front angle of this aircraft in its entirety. Alright, here it is. Now you're looking at the front end of this aircraft, the front angle. You get a better view of the cockpit windows right there, the windshield wipers, the nose cone right there, the nose gear lights right in there, the realistic gears, and the partial nose gear door right there. And then you get on this side right here, there's the inboard landing light on this side, and then there's the engines right here, and they spin as well. Okay, very fantastic. All right, perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to the port side of the aircraft. There's more information to share with you on that side. Okay, now we're back on the port side of the aircraft. You see the navigation light right here as well, and then there's the blended winglet. Now I'm going to show you at another angle. Okay, you're looking at the blended winglets from a better angle. This is the best I can get it without blurring the video. These blended winglets were made from composite materials, and the purpose of these blended winglets is to improve the overall efficiency of the aircraft, resulting in saving fuel, lowering noise emissions, and improving takeoff performance. These blended winglets has a 31.9 degree sweep angle, helping to increase cruise speed to Mach 0.85 and maximum operating speed to Mach 0.89. The blended winglets for the Airbus A350 were produced at the Airbus Broughton factory, known as a specialist facility located in Hawarton, Flintshire, Wales, which lies near the border of England and Wales. You see how that sweep there, folks? Okay. Now I'm going to show you the side angle of these blended winglets as well. Okay. Now you're looking at the blended winglets from the side angle. You see there how it's partially painted green there. Okay. Okay, folks, we're at the back part of the aircraft. We start at the registration number B-LRA. Registration number B-LRA. This aircraft was the first of 22 Airbus A350-900XWBs to enter Cathay Pacific's fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on March 24, 2016, and was delivered to Cathay Pacific on May 27, 2016. Okay, we're back to the back of the aircraft again. You see the Swire logo right there, folks. If you didn't know, Swire is a parent company of Cathay Pacific, whose global headquarters is based out of London, England, who also holds a majority stake as owners of this airline. And then we come right here to the tail, folks. See that little green tail I showed you earlier? The tail now displays a brushed wing against an all green tail. This is the same green as on the previous livery, but now a color gradient runs along the back edge of the tail, subtly deepening the tone of the green background in that area. Additionally, the brush wing appears clipped at the back of the tail, as you see displayed here. And remember, it used to be orange, reddish orange, whatever. That's gone. It used to be white, reddish orange. It's all green now, folks. Alright. Alright, folks. Now we're at the rear of the aircraft, the APU exhaust hole right here. And it does have a hole in it. And then you see the two little strobe lights underneath the APU exhaust hole. Now I'm going to let you see this whole entire aircraft from the rear view angle in its entirety. There it is, the whole entire Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-900XWB and the rear view angle. Okay, let's get to the aircraft order information you see here, folks. Cathay Pacific has ordered a total of 50 of the Airbus A350 variant to add to their young fleet, which 25 of those are the Airbus A350-900XWBs as you see here, which only one is currently operating in service. They may have some more by now, with 24 more remain on back order. And the remaining 25 are the Airbus A350-1000s, which will enter the Airlines fleet sometime in 2017. Alright. Okay, folks, now we're on the starboard side of the aircraft, the right side. You see the pilot escape hatch door right there, the cockpit windows, the enlarged brush wing logo, the front cargo container door, the enlarged Cathay Pacific title, the inboard landing light, the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engine right here from this angle, the nice little gears, and the blended winglet along with the green navigation light on this side of the aircraft as well. Now we're at the back of the aircraft on this side, the starboard side. You see the rear cargo container door. You see the registration number right there, the SWA logo, and the enlarged Cathay Pacific brush wing logo on the nice little Cathay green tail as well. There's the bulk bin side. I forgot to show you that's on the other side. But if you got the model, you know where it's at. Okay, I'm not going to go into it though. I'm already past that point. Alright. Okay, before I show you the aerial top view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, I'm going to roll it for a minute. It does roll, as you see there. Okay. And the gears tilt. Very impressive there. Okay. So with that said, here is the aerial top view of this aircraft. Bird's eye view. Okay, we're going to start here. The windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the pilot escape hatch door. See the Cathay Pacific on both sides. The anti-collision beacon light. The Wi-Fi box right there. Another antenna there. And then there's another antenna. And then there's the satellite communications box there as well. Another antenna. And then we get back here, you see the little dots displayed here, as well as over there. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail when it flies during nighttime. Okay? Now we get to the wings over here. You see the big Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engines here from the top angle. And then you see the fuel dump valve there. And then you see the blended wing on the side featuring the brush wing logo. Same on this side, folks. The Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engine, the fuel dump valve, and the blended winglet on this side featuring the brush wing logo on this side as well. Okay. Okay, now we're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. There's the partial nose gear door. There's the open nose gears door right there, the nose gear. And then there's the antenna there. And then there's the hole where the stand goes in at. There's the anti-collision beacon light here under the belly. Another antenna there, folks. Pressure relief valve. And the APU housing doors right there. And then you come here to the gears. They do tilt. Okay. There's the engines right there. Fuel dump valve and the registration number. The blended winglet. Same on this side, folks. There's the engine. Fuel dump valve and the rake wing tip over here as well. Okay. Now I showed you the aerial bird's eye top view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. Now I'm going to put it on the stand here that I showed you earlier and let you get an idea what it's like to have it on displayed on the stand. So here it is. Okay, you're looking at the port side of this aircraft. Finally got it on the stand with all the gears on here in takeoff and landing position. There you see there how it's flexing a little bit with the blended winglets here, the big engines there, the whole model on this stand. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft on the model stand, featuring all the gears, the engines, what have you. The front angle of this aircraft is in entirety. Now you're looking at the starboard side of this aircraft is in entirety. See the gears, the engine, how it's flexing a little bit. Alright. And finally, the webcam angle. Okay. If you've flown one of these or any Airbus aircraft for that matter, the webcam angle, the webcam is probably sitting right up in here. If you see in your seat, you can see the whole entire plane in its entirety. It's probably sitting about right up in there. Okay. Okay, before I take this model off the stand, I'm going to take these gears off here and go into detail and show you the purpose for these gear replacements, okay? Take them off right here, right now. Okay, now I took the gears off. Now I'm going to show you this model in a different angle, all right? Now you're looking at the port side of this aircraft. Now you see the model displayed without the gears. Now you got a choice now from this point on. You can choose to leave them gear up without the gears, and that's where these gear replacements come into play at right here. Okay, you can use those, substitute those for the gears, or you can leave them geared down with the gears featured on there. That's your choice. I choose to leave mine with the gear down. It adds more value to the model. Okay. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on here and take this model to stand and go ahead and wrap this model review up with the seating configuration and where they use this aircraft on routes from Hong Kong, okay? Now the seating configuration, folks. The Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-900XWB seats 280 passengers in a 3-class cabin configured layout. Now here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 12 to 19 and 20 to 21. 12, that'll be from here to here, and then from here to about right there. You have a total of 38 business class flatbed seats. In rows 30 to 33, that'll be from here to about right there. You have a total of 28 premium economy class seats. And rows 40 to 74, that will be, my guess, from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have a total of 214 economy class seats, which brings a total of 286, folks. And finally, Cathay Pacific has begun or will begin utilizing their Airbus A350-900XWBs on routes from Hong Kong to destinations such as Manila, Philippines, which began on June 1st, 2016. Taipei, Taiwan, which began also on June 1st, 2016. Bangkok, Thailand, which began on July 1st, 2016. Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, which began on July 1st, 2016 as well. Osaka, Kansai, which began in mid-July of this year, 2016. Singapore, which began on July 24th, 2016. London, Gatwick, which will begin on September 2nd, 2016. Dusseldorf, Germany, which will begin on September 16th, 2016. Auckland, New Zealand, which will begin on October 30th, 2016. Paris, Charles de Gaulle, which begins on October 31st, 2016. And Rome, Italy, which will begin on October 31st, 2016. And Madrid sometime in 2017. And the rumored destination that Cathay Pacific will utilize the Airbus A350-900XWB from Hong Kong to destinations such as Barcelona, Spain, Milan, Italy, and Zurich, Switzerland. Well, folks, this is all I have for this model review. Please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions. And I want to know if you got this model or if you plan on getting this model. I know Midget HD already did his review on it. He did an awesome job. Always kick butt on his reviews as usual. Great job there, Midget. Keep it going. So this is all I have for right now. If you got any more questions concerning any other models, please put it down in the comments section. I will answer it as my best to my ability, okay? In the meantime, take care. God bless. There's more coming. Stay tuned.